Ever wondered how secure your real estate transactions are from fraudsters? Do you know the common scams that could potentially rob you of your hard-earned money? Welcome to the world of real estate, a landscape filled with opportunities and, unfortunately, pitfalls. One such pitfall is real estate scams, a nefarious underbelly that preys on the uninformed and unsuspecting. It's a reality we must face, especially for first-time homebuyers navigating this landscape. Now, you might be asking, how prevalent are these scams? Well, they're more common than you might think. From online rental scams to misleading property valuations, real estate scams take many forms, each more cunning than the last. And that's precisely why we're here today, to shine a light on these shadows, to arm you with knowledge, because awareness and vigilance are our most potent weapons against these scams. In this video, we're going to take a journey through the dark alleys of real estate scams. We'll uncover the top 10 most common scams that you need to be aware of. Each scam is a lesson in itself, a cautionary tale that will equip you with the knowledge to spot these scams from a mile away and protect your hard-earned money. We'll dissect each scam, strip it down to its bare bones to understand how it operates, and learn how to prevent falling victim to it. Our journey will take us through the murky waters of online rental scams, the deceptive world of phishing for personal information, the treacherous terrain of title fraud, and more. Remember, knowledge is power. As we navigate through each scam, keep in mind that understanding these scams is the first step in safeguarding yourself against them. So, are you ready to dive in? Are you ready to arm yourself with the knowledge that could potentially save you from costly mistakes? Excellent. Because awareness isn't just about knowing the dangers that lurk in the shadows, it's about shining a light on them, and that's precisely what we're about to do. Stay tuned as we delve into the first of these scams, the online rental scams. Starting our list is what's known as online rental scams. Picture this. You're browsing through rental listings and you come across the perfect property. It's in a great location, it's within your budget, and it looks just like your dream home. But beware, because this could be an online rental scam. In these scams, fraudsters create fake rental listings using photos of real properties. They lure unsuspecting tenants into sending deposits or rent money, only for the tenants to find out that the property was never available to rent. So, how do you stay safe? Always verify the legitimacy of the listing. Cross-check information on different platforms and look for inconsistencies. It's also crucial to deal directly with reputable landlords or property management companies. And remember, if a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Remember, always verify the legitimacy of the listing and deal directly with reputable landlords or property management companies. Next up, we have phishing scams. Now, you might be wondering, what does phishing have to do with real estate? Well, it's not the kind with hooks and bait. Phishing is a deceptive practice where fraudsters pose as trustworthy entities to trick you into revealing sensitive information. Here's how it works in the world of real estate. Imagine you're a first-time home buyer. You receive an email from someone claiming to be a real estate agent or mortgage broker. They tell you they need your personal and financial details for a supposed pre-approval process. Sounds legitimate, right? But hold on, these scammers are crafty. They create convincing emails and websites that look like the real deal. But in reality, they're just phishing for your personal information. Once they have it, they can use it for identity theft or other fraudulent activities. So, how can you protect yourself? Always verify the identity of individuals requesting sensitive information. Use secure communication channels and never share personal details unless you're absolutely sure of the person's legitimacy. Remember, when it comes to your personal information, it's better to be safe than sorry. Always verify the identity of individuals requesting sensitive information and use secure communication channels. Another common scam to be aware of is title fraud. This is a particularly insidious scheme where criminals forge property documents to transfer ownership illegally. It's like identity theft, but for your home. They use these fake documents to pose as the property owner, selling or refinancing without the real owner's knowledge. Often the first time the legitimate owner realizes they've been targeted is when they receive an eviction notice or a foreclosure notice for a mortgage they didn't even know existed. So, how can you protect yourself from title fraud? Regularly check property records and consider title insurance. Title insurance is a one-time purchase that protects against title fraud and other ownership disputes for as long as you own the property. Next up is escrow wire fraud. This is a scam where fraudsters hack into email accounts to provide fraudulent wire instructions for closing costs, diverting funds to their accounts. Sounds like something out of a spy movie, right? But it's a real threat. Always confirm all financial details directly with trusted parties using secure communication methods. And watch out for any sudden changes in instructions or requests to send funds to a different account. Moving on, we come to foreclosure rescue scams. These scams target distressed homeowners offering assistance to prevent foreclosure in exchange for upfront fees or the transfer of the property title. It's a cruel trick, preying on those already in a tough spot. To stay safe, seek help from legitimate housing counseling agencies and avoid deals that require substantial upfront payments. And then there are bait and switch loans. Unscrupulous lenders may promise favorable loan terms, but change them at closing. The old bait and switch. Be cautious, read all loan documents thoroughly, and work with reputable mortgage lenders. And remember, if a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Unlicensed real estate agents are another hazard. These scammers pose as real estate agents without proper licensing, taking advantage of buyers and sellers. Always verify the credentials of real estate professionals and check for valid licenses. And remember, just because someone has a flashy website or a well-crafted email doesn't mean they're legitimate. Flipping fraud is a scam where individuals buy distressed properties, make minimal improvements, and sell them at inflated prices. It's like a magic trick, making big profits appear out of thin air. But the only magic involved is the art of deception. Research the history of the property and the legitimacy of recent renovations before making a purchase. Pressure tactics are another common scam. Dishonest sellers or agents may use high-pressure tactics to force quick decisions, preventing buyers from conducting thorough due diligence. They may tell you that other buyers are interested or that the price will go up if you don't act now. But don't let them rush you. Take the time to thoroughly research properties and deals, and don't succumb to pressure. Finally, we have misleading property valuations. In this scam, fraudsters misrepresent property values to entice buyers or sellers. They might inflate the value to make a sale more appealing, or deflate it to snatch up a bargain. To protect yourself, always conduct independent appraisals and research recent comparable sales in the area. These scams can be daunting, but knowledge is power. By understanding how these scams work and how to protect yourself, you can navigate the real estate market with confidence. Remember, always conduct independent appraisals and research recent comparable sales in the area. And above all, trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and you'll stay safe. That brings us to the end of our list, but let's quickly recap. We've explored 10 common real estate scams today. From sly online rental scams that lure unsuspecting tenants with fake listings, to cunning phishing attempts that aim to steal your personal and financial information. We've delved into the treacherous world of title fraud, where criminals forge property documents, and escrow wire fraud, where fraudsters divert closing costs into their own pockets. We've highlighted the danger of foreclosure rescue scams, bait and switch loans, unlicensed real estate agents, flipping fraud, high-pressure tactics, and misleading property valuations. The common thread in all of these scams, dishonesty and deception. But remember, knowledge is power. By staying informed and aligning yourself with reputable professionals, you can navigate the real estate market with confidence. First-time home buyers should stay informed, work with reputable professionals, and conduct due diligence to avoid falling victim to these common real estate scams.